we're going to talk about the DJI latest drone, which will soon be released. I'm not sure by the time you're watching this, there's high chances that some people might also watch it late, and by the time they watch it, the drone will be released already. So we're talking about the DJI Mavic 2 SE, which happens to be a replacement. Should I say replacement? I think, let me not say replacement. It's supposed to be an addition to the already released Mini 2. I'm somewhere on the field and the weather just changed all of a sudden. I don't know if it's about to rain or what, so apologies, you might hear some unwanted noise in my audio. So DJI just recently announced that they will soon be adding a new drone into what we already have. I mean, you guys do know that when it comes to the drone market, DJI has already, gone they are way gone right now, and I don't think there is another drone that can actually compete with them right now. So we're talking about the likes of the Mavic Mini 1, Inspire, Mavic Pro 1, 2, 3, and all those Mavic Airs. Like, there's a whole bunch of them, yeah? Guys, let me actually pause this for a second because the wind is getting serious. So I'll give it a wait until it's done. I'm actually tired of filming indoors. Sometimes there are some unwanted noise that I also get indoor. I was thinking when I come outside maybe it will be different, but unfortunately it looks like this is something that we both need to get used to. So back to the ranting. DJI will soon release this particular model, and I think it fits in between the DJI Mavic 2 and then the Mavic Mini 2, and it's actually not any difference or any huge implementation from what we already have. So talking about the specifications, we're talking about 12 megapixel. I don't think we got to complain here because I don't think they can put a massive megapixel inside such a small body, especially it's being a smaller drone and a consumer drone. So we're talking about 12 megapixel, and you know the funny thing is DJI is actually not putting any 4K onto this drone. So if you're someone that is expecting this to compete with the Mini 2, then I think you are wrong, because the Mini 2 actually shoots 4K and 2.7K up to 50 or 60 FPS. So with this particular one, you do not get 4K. What you are getting here is 2.7K, which actually makes it very similar to the DJI Mavic Mini 1, the original one. So I'm not sure why that is the case, but I think DJI actually want to discontinue the 2 series. So I think it's time for them to add one more before they say goodbye to that. So in that case, we're not going to get any Mini 2, okay? The 2 series are completely done. So now I think they'll be moving on to maybe 4 or 3, which I think we just need to wait and see what they're actually up to. But overall, I think it's really not bad, especially for the fact that it's coming in with a lesser price. So I think the Mini 2 SE is going to come around $350, or yeah, I think it's not going to be more than $400, which it's quite reasonable for its capacity and the features that they've implemented onto the drone. But my question is, why are we naming it DJI Mini 2 SE instead of maybe finding something else, maybe not a Mini 2? We could have come up with something like maybe DJI another name, because I feel like we are stretching this particular brand, we are stretching the products. We already have the DJI Mini 1, we have the which one I think the Mini 1 also have the SE, and we do have the Mini 2, and now they are saying Mini 2 SE. So I'm not sure why they are naming it that way. So if they are going along with this particular SE thing, which means the SE actually stands for the low budget one, or the lesser one from the actual minis. I don't know if I'm making sense to you guys, but it feels like the SE is actually the low budget of the actual Mini 2s and the Mini 1s. So it's quite confusing, and it doesn't really make sense to me. But overall, once DJI have thought about it and put it in the market, who am I to actually say no to that? So another thing is, it's actually got a flight time of 31 minutes, which it's fair. I think it's actually similar to the Mini 2. which also flies up to 31 minutes. It doesn't mean when you take the drone up here, you're going to get the exact 31 minutes. I think with those flight time, it will depend on what mode you are flying in, how fast and the type of things you're actually doing. It all depends, but I've never got to any, given numbers that DJI has ever given. Coming from the DJI Mavic Pro 1 and all those ones, when they say you're going to get 25 or 30 minutes, you don't get the exact duration. And I wonder how they calculate it. So yeah, if you are planning to get it, the Fly More combo is always the best option to go with. You do get 3 batteries and it allows you to fly longer than just a single battery. With a single battery, you fly for a few minutes, you have to descend down, go charge it, come back again, which is really not up to, it doesn't make sense, yeah? So overall, I'm happy because it feels like DJI is also trying to give everybody chance for people who do not even have much money to come into this ecosystem and be able to fly drones. So with 300 and watt budgets, it's very fair, and I feel like it's quite reasonable. Obviously, we shouldn't expect much. I'm pretty sure that the looks, everything, it's going to be as similar as the DJI Mini 2. So I don't think there will be any, redesigning of the body and the looks. It's definitely going to be the same. But I'm quite curious because I heard that one is actually going to have, obstacle avoidance. And that got me thinking, why is DJI actually doing this to us? Because the actual DJI Mini 2, which I'm currently using, does not have obstacle avoidance. And that is a problem because I actually bought my second hand, and when I bought it, trust me, there were a few cracks here and there, and that the seller actually told me that, hey, the first time I got the drone, I was trying to fly it and it didn't go well, so the drone actually came down, and that is how the crack came about. The main reason why this actually happened was because the drone did not have any obstacle avoidance. So the guy was just flying and he got into a pole, and that was it. So why are you guys hurting us so much? Why are you putting obstacle avoidance on a cheaper drone when the DJI Mini 2, the actual one, is way expensive than the SE but does not have obstacle avoidance? Maybe I'm just wrong, maybe it's just rumors. We just have to wait and see what the final product holds. But overall, I'm quite happy. I'm very much happy right now because there are a whole variety of drones, and I don't think there is an excuse not to fly drone at this point. And the nicer part is it also falls under the 249 grams, so you should be able to take it anywhere without any restrictions or without any FAA or flight authorities what's questioning you. Hey, where's your permit? Where's your license? Where's your that? So I pretty much like that. It's quite an awesome feature. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you guys think about this whole releases of drones every now and then. Let me know what you think about the DJI SE Mini 2, whatever the name so long. So yeah, let me know your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think. I'll pretty much appreciate the efforts and love if you do comment and subscribe onto this channel. Yeah, I've spoken enough, and I also want to know your thoughts about this whole releases. Thank you very much for coming. Today the weather is very bad. My apologies. I'm pretty sure there might be some wind noises here, but yeah, I'm very sorry about that. I'll make sure I find proper weather to film in next time when I come. So thank you for coming, guys. I guess I'll catch you in another video. Stay safe. Peace.
I was never blind, what you wanna know, let it go. Even if you try, you will never do, let it go. I've been on the road like a car, I know how I go so hard like a heroic. I'm not alone, now I body back. Everyone who can play rough with my nigga right here, a ball different on the way like an animal. What you know, this is all I know, I'm an animal. I just came up, can you pray for me? Show me that you will never leave, I don't wanna lie. Reason I try to be calm, I don't wanna fight with no one. Reason I pray for a nigga now.
This why I pray for a nigga though. Dreams of a blind man, yeah, I hope I see him one day. Boys busy dreams though. I don't wanna fight like I be in my own lane. Fuck what you heard, it's easy to win in ways. I don't wanna fight, but I see niggas hating on a young nigga, hey. What they tryna do? Put a nigga out, kick me when I'm down, hey. Tell all my niggas, we go real out in this shit. All they hate, it's cause we killing all this ness, hey. All the things that I'm doing.